best offensive performance in 7 years, the Grayson County Lady Cougars have made the trip to the house that Rex built to face the E-Gals of Apollo. This week brings two top 5 matchups to the table for the Lady Cougars, who get their opportunity to fully put themselves at the table as a contender to cut down the nets in March. For Apollo, they enter as the best shooting and rebounding team in the region and will look to shatter the Lady Cougars' longest win streak in 3 years. And a good evening and welcome to Owensboro, Kentucky and Apollo High School. Sam Gormley here with you tonight, and welcome into our locker room show. If you're looking for a radio broadcast, it will be joining us as soon as we can get it up. But we've got ourselves a jam-packed show here. We're excited to bring this to you, so we won't waste any more time. We'll get right into it. We'll take a break, come back, and let you know a little bit more about the Grayson County Lady Cougars after this. This is Lady Cougar Basketball on K.
What's the FAFSA?
I have no idea what FAFSA stands for.
Yeah, I've heard a couple of people at school talk about it, but I haven't actually had a conversation about it.
When I'm preparing for college, my top priorities are how to pay for it.
They're really focused on getting you to the college level. They're not really focused on getting you through college, so they don't really talk about the financial aid or FAFSA.
The free application for federal student aid is the first step, and it just got easier. Visit knowhowtogoky.org to find out more.
When caring for a family member, their state of health is continually on your mind. And when they're faced with a health concern, you'll do just about anything to make them feel better. Rest assured, their feel better starts right here at Midway Pharmacy. We take our time to get to know all about your family's health history so we can provide you with educated advice. So when someone's counting on you to help them maintain a healthy lifestyle or to overcome that untimely sickness, remember, your feel better starts here at Midway Pharmacy.
The Apollo E-Gals enter this game with a record of 11-4. They're 2-2 in the 9th district. Sam Gormley here with you, and welcome into our locker room show here on K105 Digital Productions. Again, our radio broadcast will be joining us, hopefully, in the coming minutes. Head coach of Apollo, though, is Natalie Payne. She's in her 3rd season with a record of 47-34. Apollo, though, when you look at them, they lead the region in field goal percentage, and they're 10th in the state and lead the region in rebounding. Common opponents between Grayson County and the E-Gals. Apollo has defeated Hancock County. They won by 14. They defeated Ohio County by 14. They lost to Owensboro by 2 and defeated Meade County by 3. So Grayson County against those 4 teams are 3-1, and Apollo against those 4 teams is 3-1. They just have different losses. What does that mean? I don't know. We'll talk with Coach Hill about that in just a moment. They average 56 points a game, and their leading scorer is Cassidy Daugherty, as she's averaging just under 14 points a game and 3 rebounds. Other names you need to know, Zoe Floyd and Amber Dunn are 2 of the other 2 leading scorers, and including also you have Owensboro transfer Amaya Curry. We'll tell you about the Lady Cougars after this. This is Lady Cougar Basketball on K105.
Welcome back to the show. Now it's time to dig into some of this great barbecue.
Cut!
Tim, what are you doing in your phone?
You said it's time to dig, and I'm dialing 811 because I always call before I dig.
That's if you're digging into your lawn or garden. 811 helps you avoid underground utilities by marking them for free. But this is our food lovers show.
Then I'll tell you what, I am digging in.
Know what's below. Call 811 before you dig.
Nice pool, lady.
What are you doing?
Oh, just giving you a taste of what it's like for us fish.
Well, what do you mean?
You people throw all this stuff on the ground, and it washes down the storm drain right into my pool. Ew, yourself. Don't just squawk about it. Stop it before us fish have to take matters into our own hands. Flippers.
Help keep Kentucky's waterways cleaner by keeping trash off the ground. Visit our website to find out how you can help.
They've won 5 straight games of the Grayson County Lady Cougars. It's their longest streak in 5 years. And I look to the floor, and we have one of our officials again. We've had him 3 straight Lady Cougar game. He's back here with us again today. And in fact, another one I think we had maybe at Hancock County as they're meeting at mid-court right now. Sam Gormley with you tonight. Welcome into the locker room show here on K105. The Lady Cougars last time out, it was an 81-69 victory over Butler County. And in that game, it was the most points the Lady Cougars have scored in a game since December of 2013 in a win over McLean County. And it was most points they have scored since a win over Whitesville Trinity in 2012, and that is in district games. So it was a lot to like last week for the Lady Cougars. But on this 5-game winning streak, it has been an excellent performance for the Lady Cougars. In this streak, Kenzie Renfro averaging 23-9. Bailey Snyder is averaging 16 points. Rachel Snyder is averaging just about 13 points and 9 rebounds. Again, Lady Cougars, we talked about Apollo leading the region in rebounding. The Lady Cougars, they're pretty darn good at just that too. They're second in the region in rebounding. In fact, it's only about 0.2 that is separating these two teams here this year. So a lot to like here in this matchup. And the winner on the boards might be the winner in tonight's game. We'll take a break and come back and talk to the head coach of the Lady Cougars and get his thoughts on this matchup. This is Lady Cougar basketball right here on K105.
Living in your ideal home, or is it still a dream? Future Designs Building Materials can help you turn your dreams into reality with atrium windows that will make the sun look brighter, roofing material that will keep your home protected year-round, and decking material for that perfect barbecue setting. Now is the perfect time to get your home improvement project off the ground. Got questions? Future Designs Building Materials can help with all your lumber and home improvement questions. Visit Future Designs Building Materials on Quarry Road in Litchfield or fdbm.net.
When caring for a family member, their state of health is continually on your mind. And when they're faced with a health concern, you'll do just about anything to make them feel better. Rest assured, their feel better starts right here at Midway Pharmacy. We take our time to get to know all about your family's health history so we can provide you with educated advice. So when someone's counting on you to help them maintain a healthy lifestyle or to overcome that untimely sickness, remember, your feel better starts here at Midway Pharmacy.
Welcome back to the show. Now it's time to dig into some of this great barbecue.
Cut!
Tim, what are you doing in your phone?
You said it's time to dig, and I'm dialing 811 because I always call before I dig.
That's if you're digging into your lawn or garden. 811 helps you avoid underground utilities by marking them for free. But this is our food lovers show.
Then I'll tell you what, I am digging in.
Know what's below. Call 811 before you dig.
Welcome back to the Locker Room Show here on K105. Sam Gormley now joined by the head coach of the Grayson County Cougars, Ted Hill. And coach, offensively on Friday night, you had your most points in a game in 7 years and the most points in a district game in 8 years. What was the key to your offense?
Well, getting a lot of shots up, and our press was working, so that means we was getting steals and getting a lot of shots up. And looking back at the film and stuff, we should have scored 100. Should have scored 100 points. We missed a lot of easy around the basket shots and some free throws and all that, so could have been a lot worse.
One of the keys to the way that and style that you play is flow of the game. You need the game to flow, and I'm not asking for any comment on officiating or anything like that, but Butler County, just the fact of it was that they took 53 free throws, had a lot of fouls called. Were you impressed, though, with how your team fought through, and even though that it wasn't necessarily the game that they're used to, that they continued to play well?
Sure, and you know, for them to shoot that many free throws and make that many and us still win, you know, double digits, that says a lot about our team, and we've got to stop. That was one of our things before the game, not a bunch of, you know, fouling, which the referee, you know, the officiating wasn't very good, but you got to play through that stuff, and it's just part of the game. They're human like us, and they'll make some mistakes, and sometimes more than others, but we just played through it. It showed some maturity in our team, and I really like that part about them.
Free throws are crucial for any team, and down the stretch in the fourth quarter, your team went 8 of 11 from the free throw line. How important is that moving forward?
Oh, it's very important. That's something that we've worked on from day one, is free throw shooting, something that they needed to get better at coming off last year, and it's gotten better as we go. We've put a lot more emphasis on it. They're taking free throws a lot more serious now than they did at the beginning, so the free throw shooting's gotten better.
Apollo had a stretch that I know kind of surprised you earlier this season, where on a Friday night they lost to Owensboro by 2, and then the next day went back and beat Meade County by 3. Have you watched any film from either one of those games, and what was different between those two?
I have. I watched both of them. I watched several films on them, and the difference was the Owensboro game, Apollo couldn't get it to the pace they wanted. Owensboro just packed it in. They kept missing shots, and it was just one of those type games. Meade County, I watched last night, and, of course, they press and run and all that, and that was more to Apollo's favor. And that was a really well-played basketball game meet in Apollo. So, and that was flip of the coin who was going to win at the end. So it was just pace for them, and our pace that we like, they'll like as well.
Rebounding is a major key in this game. Apollo's the number 1 team in the region, 10th in the state. Second place in the region is your team, and it's only about 0.2 rebounds. How important is that going to be tonight?
Very. When we had our walkthrough earlier before we left, I told them I felt like the game was going to be won in a 5 radius there inside. And that's what it's going to boil down to. Ella and Rachel and Bree and whoever's in there, Bailey, digging out. If we get whipped on the boards, it'll be a long night for us, real long.
Apollo has 2 players who are shooting over 50% from the field. Zoe Floyd is one of them, and then they have a post player who also shoots over 50%. What do you need to do to limit shots defensively?
Well, you have to block out. For them, Floyd is a big post player in there and doesn't shoot outside the paint much, but she'll dig in there, and get those rebounds, putbacks and ones and all that, and it's right back to the rebounding. And if we don't box out and rebound on the defensive end, it's going to be tough for us, We'll just have to get up more shots, I guess.
Coach, good luck. Well, more, you're coming up on the Locker Room Show after this.
Living in your ideal home, or is it still a dream? Future Designs Building Materials can help you turn your dreams into reality with atrium windows that will make the sun look brighter, roofing material that will keep your home protected year-round, and decking material for that perfect barbecue setting. Now is the perfect time to get your home improvement project off the ground. Got questions? Future Designs Building Materials can help with all your lumber and home improvement questions. Visit Future Designs Building Materials on Quarry Road in Litchfield or fdbm.net.
At Dan Powers GM Center in Litchfield, you'll find the area's largest selection of late model vehicles with hundreds of vehicles to choose from. And with a $500 trade assist on every qualified purchase, a broad network of lenders, low interest rates, Dan Powers GM Center in Litchfield is the best choice for your next vehicle purchase. And if you don't see what you're looking for, they will find it. Plus, the friendly professional service staff is always there to meet your needs. Dan Powers GM Center, 1517 Elizabethtown Road in Litchfield.
Take it from me, quitting tobacco isn't easy. It can take several attempts before you can finally quit for good. So if at first you don't succeed, quit. Quit again. And remember, even though quitting is hard, you don't have to do it alone. Quit Now Kentucky is with you every step of the way. For free help quitting tobacco, text QUIT KY to 797979 or go to quitnowkentucky.org.
Welcome back to Apollo High School, where the Grayson County Lady Cougars and the Apollo E-Gals are getting ready to get underway. Here are your tonight's starting lineups. First for the E-Gals of Apollo. At guard, sophomore number 1, Amaya Curry. She's averaging just under 7 points a game. At forward, junior number 11, Zoe Floyd. She is averaging 8.1 points and 7.5 rebounds per game. At forward, junior number 21, Addison Carter. She's averaging 5 points and 5 rebounds per game. At guard, junior number 22, Cassidy Darty, as she's averaging just under 14 points and 3.3 rebounds per game. And then Amber Dunn is a junior guard, averaging 9.7 points and 9.8 rebounds per game. Now the starting lineup for the Grayson County Lady Cougars. At guard, it'll be freshman number 20, Annie Kuiper. She's averaging just under 4 points a game and 3 rebounds per game. At guard, senior number 22, Kenzie Renfro. She's averaging 21 points a game and 6.9 rebounds per game. Last time out, she had 27 points, 11 rebounds, and 8 steals. Another near triple-double there for Kenzie. At forward, senior number 34, Bailey Snyder. She's averaging 9.5 points and 4.5 rebounds per game. She had a career-high 25 against Butler County on Friday night, as she has eclipsed career highs against Butler County the last 3 times she has faced the Lady Bears. I think it's safe to call Bailey the Bear Slayer. And then at center, junior number 13, Ella Robinson. She is averaging 5 points and 5 rebounds per game. And then at forward, junior number 15, Rachel Snyder. She's averaging 13.5 points and 8.5 rebounds per game. Last time out, she had 19 points and 11 rebounds. Again, if you're looking for our radio broadcast, it will be joining us at some portion, but we're live right now ready to bring this to you here on K105 Digital Productions. We'll take a break and have the play-by-play of tonight's game as this has been the Locker Room Show right here on K105.
What's the FAFSA?
I have no idea what FAFSA stands for.
Yeah, I've heard a couple of people at school talk about it, but I haven't actually had like a conversation about it.
When I'm preparing for college, my top priorities are how to pay for it.
They're really focused on getting you to the college level. They're not really focused on getting you through college, so they don't really talk about the financial aid or FAFSA.
The free application for federal student aid is the first step, and it just got easier. Visit knowhowtogoky.org to find out more.
At Dan Powers GM Center in Litchfield, you'll find the area's largest selection of late model vehicles with hundreds of vehicles to choose from. And with a $500 trade assist on every qualified purchase, a broad network of lenders, low interest rates, Dan Powers GM Center in Litchfield is the best choice for your next vehicle purchase. And if you don't see what you're looking for, they will find it. Plus, the friendly professional service staff is always there to meet your needs. Dan Powers GM Center, 1517 Elizabethtown Road in Litchfield.
You wouldn't get caught out on the lake without your favorite bait. So why would you get caught digging without calling 811?
Are you getting ready to start your own digging project? Be sure to call 811 and get your underground utilities located. It's the law and it's free.
Here, try this.
It's time for basketball in Owensboro as the Grayson County Lady Cougars and the Apollo E-Gals are getting ready to get underway here in a big-time matchup between two third-region teams. For the Lady Cougars, this is a chance to prove that they are a team that you can watch and you can reckon with here coming up in the coming weeks. For Apollo, this is a big game for them as well. They've had an up-and-down season at some points. They've lost to Owensboro, who the Lady Cougars handled the entire game, but then they've beaten Meade County. Meade County against the Lady Cougars was ugly, I think is the only other way to put it, as Meade County won that game by about 30. Sam Gormley, though, here with you tonight. We appreciate you tuning in here to tonight's game here from Apollo High School, or as I like to call it, you got to call it the house that Rex Chapman built. So if you watched our opening segment, you saw we had to throw a little bit of Rex in here. And you know what? We can't have a game at Apollo without mentioning the most famous player probably to ever come from the Owensboro area. And as we were talking with our news director, Ken Howlett, on the way out today, he says if not the best basketball player to ever come from the state of Kentucky, he's in the top 2 or 3. Grayson County, though, they enter this game winners of their last 5 games with a record of 14-4, while the Apollo E-Gals enter the game with a record of 11-5. So Lady Cougars on their longest win streak with 5 games since 2017. The opening tip coming now. Flies into the air, and it is won by Apollo. Amaya Curry with the ball. Apollo working from left to right on your TV screen. Again, if you're looking for our radio broadcast, it will join us as soon as we can. We're dealing with a little bit of technical difficulties. And Zoe Floyd throws a pass into the Lady Cougar bench. So Grayson County is going to get the ball here to start off. No score. About 10 seconds into our opening contest. Lady Cougars will be working from right to left on your TV screen as they are wearing their orange jerseys with navy blue numerals. In Apollo in their home whites. Right wing 3 by Renfro is no good. Rebounded by Floyd. Floyd quickly spins around and jump ball. Possession will go to the Lady Cougars. So nice job by Ella Robinson. I thought at first that they might end up whistling her with a foul, but instead it is called a jump ball, so possession here goes towards Grayson County. About 30 seconds into the game, no score between Grayson County and Apollo. Bailey Snyder down to the left block to Rachel. Rachel outside to Ella. Ella thinks about the three, over to the left wing to Bailey. Bailey outside to Kuiper. Kuiper gets around a defender at the free throw line, drives it down into the corner to Renfro. Renfro pulls up a three, far side. It's an air ball. Rebound tapped out and finally pulled down by Floyd. Floyd, handoff pass to Amaya Curry. Curry up the near side of the floor, guarded by Kuiper. Curry drives down, passes out. 15-foot jump shot is good by Amber Dunn, and Apollo leads this one 2-0. Kenzie Renfro, right side with the ball. She dribbles it over to the left wing to Kuiper. Trying to get something moving is Ted Hill on this Lady Cougar offense. Renfro backs it out now, 1 minute into the game. 2-0, Apollo leads this one. Into the left corner, it is Bailey Snyder. Snyder, cross-court pass to Kuiper. Kuiper drives it down, now spins it all the way around, and she'll back things up and run things to the point here for Kenzie Renfro. In between the circles, we're on the same side as the benches here from our vantage point at Apollo High School. Down the right block, wide open on the interior pass to Rachel Snyder. She is open, and she gets the basket. 2-2. 6.5 minutes to play in the first quarter. Cross-court pass here to Curry off the near side. She's picked up by Robinson as she drives down, goes up with a shot. It is no good, too strong. Rebound is on the floor, pulled up by Robinson. Robinson off to Kuiper. Kuiper up the near side, stops, shoots off the left side. The basket's good. Lady Cougars have a 4-2 lead. 2 minutes into tonight's game. Nice start offensively for Grayson County. After getting second chance points, that's what they'll need to do here, and out-rebound Apollo. Both teams rebound the ball at a high rate, and whoever does that more tonight will get the win. Right wing three is no good by Doherty, and the rebound is pulled down by Bailey Snyder, but they're going to call a jump ball, so possession will go towards Apollo. So Apollo to pass this one in from underneath their own basket. The Eagles are coached by Natalie Payne, 47-34 in her third overall season. Handoff pass to Curry. Curry at the free throw line. Ball fake. Outside three. Right wing. Good. It is a 2 as her foot was on the line. Was Amber Dunn. And it is 4-4 rather. 5.5 minutes to play in the first quarter. Down to the right block. The basket's up and good by Rachel Snyder. 5.5 minutes to play in the first quarter. Driving down the left side. Goes up with a shot. It is up and no good, but a foul is whistled there, as Amber Dunn tried to take that one straight to the hole, and the foul is whistled on Ella Robinson. That is her first, and the team's first. Ella to the line, or Amber Dunn to the line. She will shoot 2. Her first one is good. Dunn on the season, 61%. And she makes the second one, and we're all tied up here at 6. As Amber Dunn has all 6 of the Eagles' points. Rachel Snyder has 4 on the other end. Straight away, Renfro with the ball, over to the right wing now. Dribbles it with the left hand, drives down the left lane, off the left side, the basket's good. Kenzie Renfro takes that one straight to the hole, trying to pick off where she left up. And both teams want to run in tonight's game, and Amaya Curry shows that off. Outside, 10-foot jump shot, right elbow, no good by Dunn. Long rebound by Ella Robinson. Outlet pass off to Renfro. Renfro up the far side of the court, pulls up from 18 feet from the right elbow and knocks it down. Kenzie Renfro with the basket there. And the Lady Cougars lead this one 10-6, 4 minutes and 40 seconds to play in the first quarter. Towards the middle, it's Doherty. She carries it up the near side, passes down to the right block. Floyd, reverse layup is good. Zoe Floyd with the basket, and both teams running up and down the floor we go. Renfro with the ball straight away for Grayson County. Passes it out front here to Kuiper. Ted Hill delivers the play call. Tonight would be his 125th career win for Ted Hill, if he can pick this one up here at Apollo. Outside, Ella Robinson. Passes over to the left wing to Rachel. Rachel outside to Bailey Snyder. Snyder drives it down, and the pass is tipped away, and on the floor, pulled up, down the left lane. Wide open shot is good by Amber Dunn. Amber Dunn has 8 of Apollo's 10 points. 3:50 to play here in the first quarter. Renfro straight away. Drives it down the left wing, kicks it into the corner to Robinson. Robinson out straight away off here to Kuiper. Kuiper bobbles it down inside, stolen away by Dunn. Dunn angles it back towards the far side. The shot is up and no good. And a blocking foul is going to be called on the Lady Cougars. Bailey Snyder will pick up the foul. And it's called on Bailey Snyder. For our radio broadcast, we welcome you in here today. As our score right now, 10-10. We apologize for our technical difficulties, and it has been back and forth. These two teams have gone. And at the line is Amber Dunn for Apollo. She just scored her 9th point of this game and gave Apollo the lead back here at 11-10. 3 minutes and 36 seconds to play here in the first quarter. Grayson County, both teams have been running up and down the floor. Dunn makes her second. She's 4 of 4 from the line here already. As Renfro has the ball straight away, she has 4 points. Rachel Snyder has 4 points. And Annie Kuiper has 2. Bailey Snyder, 10-foot jump shot. Far baseline is good. Bailey Snyder over this win streak has been red hot, averaging 16.2 points per game. Doherty right up the middle, down the left lane, pulls up at the left elbow. Shot is good. And again, it's like we're watching, a pong match or something. It's going back and forth. We're watching this one. Here it comes. Renfro around 2 defenders, down the left lane, passes down to the right block. Rachel finishes off the right side. 14-14, 3 minutes to play here in the first quarter. Both teams running. Curry trapped in the backcourt. Doherty and jump ball as Annie Kuiper. Doherty bobbled that one, and Kuiper immediately reached in there and was able to grab that one and tie it up. 14-14, Grayson County and Apollo all tied up. 2 minutes and 50 seconds to play in the first quarter. Outside to Rachel Snyder. Rachel has the ball here. Down to the left wing here to Renfro. Renfro bobbles it at first, gets it back though, gets a screen from Kuiper, doesn't necessarily take it, and instead backs it up into the far front court. Down the right wing, 18-foot jump shot, right elbow, goes in and out. Rebound, Bailey off the left side. The shot's no good, but she will go to the free throw line. That foul for Apollo is whistled on Addison Carter. It's her first and the team's second. Or I'm sorry, that is her. I have that marked as their team's second. And the free throw is no good there from Bailey Snyder. So I'm not entirely sure where I might be missing or why I gave her a foul, but second free throw is no good as well. Rebound tasted down by Floyd, and a ticky-tack foul called by the official on Ella Robinson. For Robinson, that is her second. And the team's third. Reagan Cave to check into the game for the Lady Cougars, and Ella Robinson to check out. 2.5 minutes to play in the first quarter, 14-14. They pass it in towards the middle to Carter. Carter off to Doherty. Doherty bobbles it, gives it off to Curry. Curry's double teamed in the backcourt, and a timeout Apollo. As a timeout taken here, and it'll be a 30-second timeout, so we will keep it here. As we do appreciate you, though, tuning in. As Sam Gormley here with you today is, again, to our radio broadcast, we do apologize, as we do think we are 100% caught up and back into action here, as a little bit of technical difficulties, but we are ready to go. And really, you didn't miss much except just back and forth scoring between these two teams. As it was an exciting start to this game, though, 14-14. The scoring, Rachel Snyder has 6 points. Kenzie Renfro has 4 points, 2 points for Annie Kuiper, and 2 points for Bailey Snyder as well. For Apollo, though, Lady Cougars need to find an answer for Amber Dunn. She has 10 points, and then you have 2 points apiece for Cassidy Doherty and Zoe Floyd. Coming into the game, Amber Dunn averaged 9.7 points and 9.8 rebounds per game. She's already eclipsed that early on in this game. Back to action we come here out of the timeout from Apollo. In the middle, it is taken here by Doherty. Doherty with a handoff pass to Curry. Curry push back, bobbles it, and it is going to be stolen by Kuiper. Jump ball. So possession will stay with Apollo. As the official, I think, was scrambling to try and get the whistle into his mouth. Apollo to pass in, they give it in to Floyd. Floyd a handoff pass back here to Doherty, and when she caught that, she almost looked like she was getting ready to shoot, which would have been shot from Henderson if she would have went down there. Doherty drives in and walks with it. Nice defense by Rachel Snyder and Kenzie Renfro to body that one up, as that one, as just the way that she set her feet, looked like she was getting ready to pull up, and it would have been almost a half-court shot from her. Kenzie Renfro across the timeline, 14-14 between the Lady Cougars and the E-Gals. As the offense is slowed down a little bit. Here into the corner, three-pointer left wing, Bailey Snyder knocks it down. Lady Cougars have the lead here, 17-14. 1:38 to play here in the first quarter. Curry weaves through traffic down the right side, fade away, good off the right side of the glass. Amaya Curry had a big game the last time she faced the Lady Cougars, but it was over across town at Owensboro High School when she was a member of the Lady Devils. Another three straight away, Bailey Snyder. That's an air ball, and it'll go out of bounds. So that was what you would look up in the dictionary as a heat check there from the senior Bailey Snyder. But again, she has been red hot lately. She's averaging 16.2 points over her last 5 games, including eclipsing her career high twice. She had 20 points last Friday night, 25 on Friday night. Passing down Floyd, wide open off the left side. The basket's good. She got around Snyder and finished that one. She's up to 4 points, and Apollo is retaking the lead here at 18-17. 1 minute to play in the first quarter. Grayson County trails by 1. Screen, three-pointer left wing by Renfro. She knocks it down. Kenzie heating up here. She has 7 points. And here comes Dunn down the right side, blowing past. She bobbles it, gets the ball back down to Floyd. Off the left side, the basket is good. That was Zoe Floyd who made that one. And out front, Renfro with the ball, 30 seconds to play here in this first quarter. Snyder into the left corner to Rachel Snyder. She backs it out here into the near corner. Outside now here to Renfro. Renfro out front, working things in between the circles with 17 seconds to play in the first quarter. Ted Hill delivers the play call to the Lady Cougars. Renfro pulls up, 18 feet, left elbow, no good off the back of the iron, rebounded by Floyd. Floyd is going to dribble it once, and they're not even going to get a shot off. So at the end of one, 20-20, as this is Lady Cougar basketball on K105.
When you or a loved one is ready to seek help for a drug addiction, don't let the moment pass. Instead of wasting precious time searching the internet and spending hours on the phone, you can find help now. Because the keys to finding treatment are right at your fingertips. Go online to findhelpnowky.org, answer 5 optional questions, and in less than a minute, get a list of every Kentucky-based treatment provider accepting clients. Findhelpnowky.org. Finding addiction treatment is easier than ever.
One of the interesting things about farming is that probably no 2 days are exactly the same. The day-to-day things are not chores to us. They're work sometimes, but yet in the long run, they're things that we are very passionate about doing on a daily basis. We're a part of providing a quality product to our urban neighbors.
From our hands to yours.
We're Kentucky beef producers, helping to feed Kentucky.
Kentucky farm families.
Feeding Kentucky.
Feeding the world.
Welcome back here to Apollo High School, Grayson County, and the E-Gals are matching up here in a good third region matchup. Sam Gormley with you as we appreciate you taking the time to tune in. And an exciting first quarter, 20-20 is the score here, as we obviously, we've talked about it on our digital broadcast, but we can't go without mentioning here the house that Rex Chapman built. I've heard stories of the great games that happened here at Apollo High School between Rex Chapman and some of the old games here. It's exciting matchups. Bailey Snyder has it here and drives it over the right wing to Renfro. Renfro scans in, gets a screen from Bailey. She drives it down the left side and ran into Bailey Snyder. Snyder on the right wing. Jenna Nash is into the game for the Lady Cougars as she came in for Annie Kuiper. Reagan Cave stays in the game, though, for Ella Robinson, who picked up 2 quick fouls in this one. Renfro drives in, and she has a reach-in foul called on Amaya Curry. It's her first, and the team's second here. So 7:28 to play here in the second quarter. 20-20 still between these two teams. Renfro scans. She still scans and throws it out front to Rachel Snyder. Zone defense coming out here for Apollo. It's a 2-3 zone. Passes down in and stolen away on the floor. Comes out and thrown off to Curry. Curry up here the near side comes the E-Gals. Driving in, passes off to the left block. Dunn finishes off the left side. Amber Dunn has 12 points. Lady Cougars need to find an answer for her. Right wing three by by Renfro is no good. Rebound knocked out of bounds by the Lady Cougars as both Jenna Nash and Reagan Cave both went for that one, and because of that, it knocked it out of bounds. 22-20, Apollo with a lead here. Last time these two teams met was last year at the Cougar Den, and it was a 50-46 win for the E-Gals over the Lady Cougars. Dunn, double teamed in the backcourt, handoff pass to the far side to Doherty. Doherty drives it in the left lane, blows past the defenders and lays it in off the left side. Doherty was the leading scorer in that game last time those two teams met. Passes off into the corner. Bailey Snyder gets her puppies in order, lets the three fly. It's off the back of the iron. Rebound is going to be a rebound pulled down by Curry, and a foul is going to be called on the rebound by Jenna Nash. That is her first and the team's fourth. Of course, the Lady Cougars, the last time they were out was on Friday against Butler County, an 81-69 victory. Length of the floor, pass up to Doherty. Doherty runs underneath of it, down the right side, blocked by Renfro, out of bounds. Possession will stay with the E-Gals. Legendary Apollo head coach Willis McClure on the sideline didn't agree with that call as he was wanting a little bit of foul, but the official was right there on top of it, and he called good defense on Kenzie Renfro. Down inside to Floyd. Floyd loses the ball. Dunn has it on the baseline, and did she step out of bounds? No, she lost it into the hands of Jenna Nash, and they're going to call it out of bounds on Nash. Doherty to pass in. She passes it into Floyd. Floyd outside to Curry. Curry back to Doherty. Three-pointer, far corner, good. Apollo is their largest lead now at 27-20. This one is blown open here pretty quick. Lady Cougars need a basket. They're on a minute-and-a-half scoring drought. As passed down inside to Rachel, bodied up, and Apollo's going to come down with it. Again, a length of the floor. Wide open Floyd. Floyd down the left side. The basket is no good on the layup. Rebound by Jenna Nash, and she is fouled clearly by Floyd on the back. As Floyd just almost jumped on Jenna Nash like it was like she was wanting a piggyback ride. Subs coming in, Ella Robinson, Arissa Riggs, and Annie Kuiper check in for the Lady Cougars. Rachel Snyder, Bailey Snyder, and Jenna Nash check out. So on the floor for the Lady Cougars, Cave, Renfro, Kuiper, Robinson, and Riggs. Keep in mind, Ella has 2 fouls down on the right block. Over to the left wing, Reagan Cave gets a screen from Riggs. Over to Robinson. Robinson back outside to Riggs. Riggs swings the pass over to the left side to Kuiper. She's guarded by Curry. Kuiper drives in at the free throw line. Passes out here to Renfro. Renfro bobbles it. Saves it in bounds. Not in time, though, as it goes out of bounds on the far side of the court. 27-20. Apollo leads this one. 5 minutes and 50 seconds to play here in the second quarter. And we're going to have a timeout taken here by Ted Hill. We'll take it with him as this is Lady Cougar basketball on K105.
When caring for a family member, their state of health is continually on your mind. And when they're faced with a health concern, you'll do just about anything to make them feel better. Rest assured, their feel better starts right here at Midway Pharmacy. We take our time to get to know all about your family's health history so we can provide you with educated advice. So when someone's counting on you to help them maintain a healthy lifestyle or to overcome that untimely sickness, remember, your feel better starts here at Midway Pharmacy.
Out of the timeout here for the Lady Cougars, they'll have the ball after a 7-0 run to start here for Apollo in this quarter. As it's been up and down, and right now the Lady Cougars they've gone quiet on the inside. They've tried to pass down a couple of times, and Apollo's defense is tightened up here at the second quarter break here. Sam Gormley, though, with you today. Of course, Edmonson County, the girls already won today. They were playing against Campbellsville on the road in another game that is happening over just not far from where we are right now over at the Sports Center. The Butler County Bears are going to be taking on the Owensboro Catholic Aces in boys action. We'll bring you updates from that game as we see them. Back to action we come here. Curry down the left lane. Euro step. Fade away is no good. Rebound is knocked out of bounds off of Apollo. Possession to the Lady Cougars. Kenzie Renfro did a nice job knocking that one off of Curry's foot. So possession here goes back towards Grayson County. They trail by 7, 5:39 to play in the second quarter. And working from right to left on your radio dial with those orange jerseys and the blue numerals. Passing out to Reagan Cave. Cave cross court to Robinson. Robinson ball fake down inside. She does it again. Now outside to Riggs. The freshman swings the pass over to the left side to Renfro. Renfro gets a screen from Robinson. Pulls down, thinks about the shot off to Kuiper. Kuiper drives down the right lane. Goes up with a shot. No good. Rebound pulled down long by Curry. Curry outlet pass up to Doherty. Doherty goes down, up with a shot off the right side. The basket's good. 29-20, Apollo leads. It's a 9-0 run here for the E-Gals. In fact, it's an 11-0 run dating back to the last quarter. Renfro straight away with the ball. Pulls up, 18-foot jump shot, right lane, no good. Rebound is on the floor. At first pulled down by Apollo, but it's out of bounds off to the Lady Cougars. As Amber Dunn came down with that one, and she lost it. And I think Annie Kuiper thought it was lost off of the Lady Cougars, and she must have gotten a little bit of a hand on it because the official right there on top of it pointed immediately towards Apollo basketball when at first it looked like she had just lost the ball out of bounds on her own. Doherty passes off here to the near side to Beatty, who's into the game. Cross-court pass to Curry. Curry outside here to Doherty on the far side. Right wing, she stepped back. Three, no good. Off the back of the iron, rebound by Robinson. And a foul is called on Amari Sanders for the E-Gals. It's our first and the team's fourth. Both teams have 4 team fouls. As this is a lot easier to watch than the game on Friday night where the Lady Cougars, they shot as a team. They shot 26 free throws, which is a lot for a basketball game. But then you see that Butler County shot 53 free throws in that game. So you had, 89 free throws, if I can do math quick between those two? I don't even think that's not right. 79 free throws. Math's hard. I think that's right. I don't know. Left wing, Renfro passes out to Kuiper. Kuiper cross-court, knocked away by Curry. And now a fight for it on the floor. Jump ball possession will go towards Apollo. Halfway through this second quarter, Lady Cougars still looking for their second points of the quarter. But as we know, with the way that they play defense, points can come quick. But they can't let Apollo get too much bigger of a lead as Curry drives in and an easy carry call there for the official. .406 to play in the first half. Lady Cougars trail 29-20. Renfro with the ball, gets a screen from Bailey, pulls up 18 feet, left elbow, no good. Rebound pulled down by Robinson, takes one dribble off the right side, blocked from behind, out of bounds by Apollo. Possession will stay with the Lady Cougars. The Lady Cougar fans want a little bit of a foul from behind on Amari Sanders as both her and Robinson are battling early on. Renfro to pass in. She throws it into the free throw line to Robinson. She takes one dribble outside to Riggs off the right wing. Riggs dribbles it once with the left hand off to Kuiper. Kuiper straight away with the ball, running things at the point. Handoff pass to Bailey. She bobbles it at first, drives down the right lane, loses the ball. Circus shot is no good, and it somehow saves in bounds off to Kuiper. Throwing in off the left side. The basket's no good. Rebounded by Kuiper. Kuiper gets it again, loses the ball, and on the floor, it's knocked out of bounds by the Lady Cougars. Bobbling around goes this one as it will be Apollo ball as that one was on the floor and Annie Kuiper was getting ready to go down and pick it up and Kenzie Renfro, not on purpose obviously, she was going to get the ball and ended up kicking it into the Apollo cheerleaders down to our left. Subs into the game for Apollo, it'll be Briley Rhodes, she'll be in and Shelby Beatty will take a seat. And there was a Lady Cougar sub, it was Rachel Snyder I believe. As that would be Bailey that took a seat. So it's sisters in for one another. Here comes the full court press for the Lady Cougars. And Apollo going to attempt to break it, and they give it off to Curry here on the near side. Curry down to the right block to Sanders. Sanders outside to Curry. Curry dribbles it once outside. Deep three by Dunn is good. Amber Dunn with a three. And Apollo has this a 32-20 lead. The E-Gals are on a 14-0 run dating back to the end of last quarter. A three at the end of the quarter by Renfro, but since that point, 18-foot jump shot by Robinson. That shot is no good. Rebound is pulled down by Rachel, dribbles it off of her foot. Robinson takes it. Robinson finding help with Riggs. Riggs into the corner to Kuiper. Kuiper back to Riggs. Riggs drives it down the right lane. Jump pass outside to Renfro. Deep three. Far side is no good off the back of the iron. Rebounded by Dunn. Dunn, outlet pass off here down to the far side. Rhodes. Rhodes, handoff pass to Doherty. Doherty blows past Robinson. Off to Sanders. Sanders, turnaround jumper. No good. Short. Rebounded by Renfro. Renfro up the near side. And she loses it. Gets it back down the right side. The shot is up. No good. Rebound by Curry. Curry is bodied up by Kuiper underneath the basket. Curry bodies through. Swings through two Lady Cougar defenders at the free throw line. Passes out to Dunn. Dunn, ball fake. Pulls up. Passes off to Curry. Curry spins all the way around in the far corner. Down to the left block to Sanders. Takes one dribble. Turnaround off the left side. No good. Rebound knocked out of bounds by the Lady Cougars. 32-30. Apollo leads this one. 2:04 to play in the second quarter. Grayson County is struggling to score right now. Arissa Riggs checks out of the game for the Lady Cougars. Bailey Snyder checks back in. Curry to pass in underneath the basket, throws it into Sanders, blocked by Renfro. Renfro up the near side of the court. The Lady Cougars are pushing. Outlet pass down to Bailey. Bailey takes one dribble off the left side. The basket is no good. Rebounded by Sanders. Lady Cougars cannot buy a basket right now. Dunn drives down, runs right over Bailey Snyder, and that's an offensive foul. Good call there from the official. About as easy as they come. Amber Dunn picks up the foul there. That is her first and the team's fifth. Floyd checks into the game, as does Addison Carter. Carter is pretty much your stereotypical three-point specialist, as she shoots 43% from the three and has only attempted 2 free throws the entire season. She's not very aggressive, doesn't get fouled a lot. Lady Cougars still looking for their first basket. They haven't scored in nearly a quarter. Down to Rachel off the right block. Has it stolen away by Apollo. Apollo bodied up in the far side. Handoff pass to the guard, Amaya Curry. Curry up the near side. Goes around 2 Lady Cougar defenders. Down the right side. Into the corner to Doherty. Doherty step back shot. 10 feet right elbow. No good. Rebound by Rachel. Rachel, outlet pass off here to Renfro. 1:20 to play in the second quarter. Lady Cougars trail 32-20. 32-20. Renfro's shot is no good. She gets the rebound back off the left wing. Drives it down, kicks it out to Bailey. Stolen away, though, by Curry. Curry up the far side of the floor, down the left lane, pulls up, 10 feet off the left side. That shot's no good. Rachel Snyder with a rebound. 1 minute to play in the second quarter, 32-20. Length of the floor pass is stolen away by Apollo. Not a smart pass from Grayson County there at all. As Apollo now, they're going to hold up here, and they might hold for the last shot here, is hold the Lady Cougars scoreless in this quarter. Cassidy Doherty with the ball, out front to Curry. And yep, it appears that Apollo will hold for this last shot in the quarter. And unless they go too early, the Lady Cougars will be held scoreless in a quarter for the first time this season. 20 seconds as Curry just holds the ball. Now she'll dribble it a little bit. With 15 seconds, again, Apollo leads this one 32-20 here in with 20 seconds to play. Driving down Curry, fadeaway shot is no good. Rebound Robinson. Outlet pass off to Kuiper. The Lady Cougars have numbers. Down the left side, Kuiper shoots. It is no good. Rebound by Bailey. She goes up with a shot. It's no good, and a foul is going to be called with 0.8 seconds to play in the second quarter. So Bailey Snyder will look to get to the free throw line here to try and get some free throws here and get the points here for the Lady Cougars in this quarter. Bailey to try and score the first points of the quarter for Grayson County. And it is no good off the front of the iron. Bailey Snyder from the charity stripe this season, 61.4%. Bailey's second chance is no good. The Lady Cougars are held scoreless in the second quarter, 32-20 here at the half. This is Lady Cougar basketball on K105.
Welcome back to the show. Now it's time to dig into some of this great barbecue.
Cut!
Tim, what are you doing in your phone?
You said it's time to dig, and I'm dialing 811 because I always call before I dig.
That's if you're digging into your lawn or garden. 811 helps you avoid underground utilities by marking them for free. But this is our food lovers show.
Then I'll tell you what, I am digging in.
Know what's below. Call 811 before you dig.
When caring for a family member, their state of health is continually on your mind, and when they're faced with a health concern, you'll do just about anything to make them feel better. Rest assured, their feel better starts right here at Midway Pharmacy. We take our time to get to know all about your family's health history so we can provide you with educated advice. So when someone's counting on you to help them maintain a healthy lifestyle or to overcome that untimely sickness, remember, at Midway Pharmacy.
Best Mix, K105.
Lady Cougars go 0 for 16 in the second quarter, and they trail this one here at the half, 32-20. We'll jump into the halftime show and come back with more. This is Lady Cougar basketball on K105.
I am a nurse,
a firefighter,
a college student,
a mother, and I am an American soldier.
I will always be ready
for every storm
and disaster that threatens my community.
I will always be there to protect my neighbors,
my family,
and my country.
We are the Army National Guard.
We are the Army National Guard.
We are the Army National Guard.
Visit nationalguard.com to learn more about part-time service.
You wouldn't get caught out on the lake without your favorite bait. So why would you get caught digging without calling 811?
Getting ready to start your own digging project? Be sure to call 811 and get your underground utilities located. It's the law and it's free.
Here, try this.
Living in your ideal home, or is it still a dream? Future Designs Building Materials can help you turn your dreams into reality with atrium windows that will make the sun look brighter, roofing material that will keep your home protected year-round, and decking material for that perfect barbecue setting. Now is the perfect time to get your home improvement project off the ground. Got questions? Future Designs Building Materials can help with all your lumber and home improvement questions. Visit Future Designs Building Materials on Quarry Road in Litchfield or fdbm.net.
When caring for a family member, their state of health is continually on your mind, and when they're faced with a health concern, you'll do just about anything to make them feel better. Rest assured, their feel better starts right here at Midway Pharmacy. We take our time to get to know all about your family's health history so we can provide you with educated advice. So when someone's counting on you to help them maintain a healthy lifestyle or to overcome that untimely sickness, remember, at Midway Pharmacy.
The Twin Lakes Best Mix, K105.
Welcome back here to the halftime show here on. I was going to get it right. First quarter, halftime, whatever this is, it's halftime right now, though. Sam Gormley with you today, as our radio broadcast had a little bit of technical difficulties there at the beginning, but we're back, so it's kind of thrown me off. We're back into it, though. We're caught up, and it was a great first quarter between these two teams, tied 20-20. But just about as bad as the second quarter as you can possibly get for Grayson County. In fact, dating back to the end of the first half, the Lady Cougars are being outscored 14-0. Not good. Not good at all. We'll run down some scores here from around the region. As, of course, like I mentioned, Butler County boys are across town playing Owensboro Catholic, and at the end of one, Catholic holds a 15-12 advantage there. In girls basketball, with 4 minutes to play in the fourth quarter, E-Town leads North Hardin 47-42. Of course, that was the last loss for the Lady Cougars. In fact, actually 47-44 halfway through the fourth quarter of that game. Big game going on down in the Bowling Green area. Warren Central trails Bowling Green 14-11, 2:24 to play in the first quarter of that game. Doesn't get much better than a rivalry game than Bowling Green and Warren Central. So if you're looking for the best rivalry in the fourth region, it's probably Bowling Green, Warren Central. If you're looking for the best rivalry in the third region, it's Grayson County, Edmondson County, if you ask me. But I gotta be careful you're saying this in this area, because you'd probably be looking at any of these. You pick two of the 9th district teams, and they'd probably say that they're the best rivalry in this. But again, Catholic is up 3 over Butler County in their game. In girls basketball, Central Hardin leads John Hardin 39-18. That score is at the half. As that's really the scores that we have to bring you right now. The Lady Cougars, though, trail this one 32-30 Or 32-20 as they did not score in the second quarter. We'll come back and run down the scoring from this game after this. This is Lady Cougar basketball on K105.
When you or a loved one is ready to seek help for a drug addiction, don't let the moment pass. Instead of wasting precious time searching the internet and spending hours on the phone, you can find help now. Because the keys to finding treatment are right at your fingertips. Go online to findhelpnowky.org, answer 5 optional questions, and in less than a minute, get a list of every Kentucky-based treatment provider accepting clients. Findhelpnowky.org. Finding addiction treatment is easier than ever.
You wouldn't get caught out on the lake without your favorite bait. So why would you get caught digging without calling 811?
Are you getting ready to start your own digging project? Be sure to call 811 and get your underground utilities located. It's the law and it's free.
Here, try this.
Nice pool, lady.
What are you doing?
Oh, just giving you a taste of what it's like for us fish.
Well, what do you mean?
You people throw all this stuff on the ground, and it washes down the storm drain right into my pool. Ew! Ew, yourself. Don't just squawk about it. Stop it before us fish have to take matters into our own hands. Flippers!
Help keep Kentucky's waterways cleaner by keeping trash off the ground. Visit our website to find out how you can help.
When caring for a family member, their state of health is continually on your mind. And when they're faced with a health concern, you'll do just about anything to make them feel better. Rest assured, their feel better starts right here at Midway Pharmacy. We take our time to get to know all about your family's health history so we can provide you with educated advice. So when someone's counting on you to help them maintain a healthy lifestyle or to overcome that untimely sickness, remember, your feel better starts here at Midway Pharmacy.
Learn more.
The Twin Lakes Fix Mix, K105.
Lady Cougars did not score in the second quarter, and they trail this one at the half 32-20. Running down the scoring here for this game, first for Apollo, 15 points from Amber Dunn, 9 points from Cassidy Doherty, 6 points from Zoe Floyd, and 2 points from Amaya Curry. For Grayson County, the point totals, it was great in the first quarter. Kenzie Renfro, she had 7 points, 6 points from Rachel Snyder, 5 points from Bailey Snyder, and 2 points from Annie Kuiper. The Lady Cougars went 0 of 16 from the field in that second quarter. Just as we were talking here amongst us, as they didn't go cold, they went freezing cold like it is outside. That was Don Brown's line, so I got to make sure that I give him credit. They went as cold as it is outside right now, as it is very chilly, so be sure you stay warm tonight, as hopefully the Lady Cougars can get warm here at halftime and start to heat things up, because if not, I mean, you're still within striking distance, down only 12 points. And, I mean, defensively in that second quarter, they played very well. I mean, when you hold a team that Apollo to only 12 points, that's good, especially after giving up 20 points in the first quarter. But they got to score, or we could be in for a long night. We'll take a break and come back with the second half of action, as this is Lady Cougar basketball on K105.
When caring for a family member, their state of health is continually on your mind. And when they're faced with a health concern, you'll do just about anything to make them feel better. Rest assured, their feel better starts right here at Midway Pharmacy. We take our time to get to know all about your family's health history so we can provide you with educated advice. So when someone's counting on you to help them maintain a healthy lifestyle or to overcome that untimely sickness, remember, your feel better starts here at Midway Pharmacy.
Take it from me, quitting tobacco isn't easy. It can take several attempts before you can finally quit for good. So if at first you don't succeed, quit. Quit again. And remember, even though quitting is hard, you don't have to do it alone. Quit Now Kentucky is with you every step of the way. For free help quitting tobacco, text QUIT KY to 797979 or go to quitnowkentucky.org.
The Twin Lakes Fix Mix, K105.
32-20 here at the start of the second half. Coach Hill came out and made a comment to us here at the broadcast table saying we got him just where we want him. We didn't play to score in that quarter anyways. Trying to take a little bit of a lighthearted attempt, but the Lady Cougars will get the ball here And I'll tell you what, I think this is where you got to draw up a play to get somebody open in the post. I'd almost draw up a very similar to play that you had to tie the game up against overtime against Hancock County. Get a basket. You just need to get that monkey off of your back and get something going. Bailey outside to Robinson. As Lady Cougars working from left to right on your radio dial here to start this half of action, or on your TV screen if you're watching with us via K105 Digital Productions. Right wing Rachel. She drives down inside the free throw line. Spin move off the right side. The shot's no good, but she will go to the free throw line, where the Lady Cougars today are 0 of 4. As that foul is called on Addison Carter, as the official says it's her third. I just had that as her second, but again, that doesn't mean anything. Rachel to try and end the scoring drought, and it's no good off the back of the iron. Lady Cougars 0 of 5, and I might have had the old announcer's jinx, because in our pregame interview, our radio broadcast wasn't able to hear it, but our digital broadcast heard it, and I asked about free throws and how clutch they can be, 8 of 11. And that one is no good as well, rebounded by Amaya Curry. Curry right up the middle. Now angles it down towards the far side. Floater, good. Amaya Curry with the right hand finishes that one. And it's a 16-0 Apollo run dating back to the end of the first quarter. Right wing Renfro, dribbling it with the left hand. Pulls up a three straight away. Good! Kenzie Renfro stops the bleeding. She's up to 10 points, and this could be something that now gets this game going as they nearly get a steal on the inbounds. Left wing Doherty drives it down the left side, goes up with a basket, blocked by Renfro, and a foul is going to be called by an official on the opposite side of the floor. Ted Hill doesn't like the call. For Renfro, that is her first, and the team's first. And the official looked at Ted Hill and said, "Yes, sir, I got the call right." Free throw no good by Doherty. As a little bit of frustration there from, I think, both the official and Coach Hill. Second free throw is good. Doherty makes the second. So Apollo leads this one 35-23, 1 minute into the third quarter. Renfro drives down. Shot off the right side is no good. She gets the rebound back. Goes up with a shot again. The shot is good. And I think Renfro, that shot might have been partially blocked by Floyd that allowed for that basket to actually go in. Dunn drives it down, kicks it into the corner, wide open. Amaya Curry, three, good. Amaya Curry, 26.7% from the three-point line this year, but she makes that one. And the lead is back to 13. To Robinson in the corner. Robinson handoff pass to Renfro. Renfro drives it down off the right side. The basket is no good. She gets the rebound back, takes one dribble, goes up with a shot. It's no good. Rebound is pulled down by Doherty. Doherty in the corner. She's double teamed, splits two, loses the ball, and on the floor it is knocked out of bounds by Apollo. Possession goes to the Lady Cougars. As that one was bobbling around like a pinball around, neither team was able to really get it, but it clearly went off on the E-Gals. 38-25, Apollo leads this one, 6:20 to play here in the third quarter. Renfro throws it out front here to Robinson. Robinson, handoff pass to Kuiper. Kuiper gets around Robinson, now goes back toward left side, giving it back to Ella. Ella passes, tries to get it down inside to Snyder, stolen away by Flood. Flood off to Curry. Curry outlet pass down to Doherty off the right side. It is out of bounds, off of the Lady Cougars. Possession will stay this way with Apollo. Grayson County needs to get this offense going here, and they need to get some stops on defense here if they want to fight themselves back into the game. Three-pointer near side by Apollo is good. Shelby Beatty knocks down the three, and Apollo has opened this one up to a 15-point lead at 40-25. 5 minutes and 50 seconds. Renfro to answer, and she does. From straight away, Kenzie Renfro trying to get this offense going. It's back to a 12-point game. Cross-court pass to Curry. Curry passes off to Dunn. Dunn down the right side by Floyd. It's stripped away, taken away by Robinson. Robinson passes off to Robinson, to Renfro. Renfro down the right side. Bodies up the defender. Fade away. No good. Rebound tapped out by Rachel, and it'll go out of bounds. We talked pregame, too, with Coach Hill. Rebounding is the key to this game. The top two rebounding teams in the region are right here. For Apollo, they're number one in the region. For the Lady Cougars, they're number two. Nearly a steal in the backcourt. Doherty comes down with it. Outlet pass down to Beatty. Runs over Robinson, and an offensive foul. Shelby Beatty picks up her first foul and the team's second. Kuiper down to the right side, spins all the way around, a handoff pass to Renfro. Renfro here down the left side, passes off to Bailey. Bailey on the left wing, drives down to the free throw line. Floater inside the lane, no good. Rebound by Floyd. Floyd, handoff pass here to Dunn. Dunn angles it back towards the middle. Passes off to Curry. Curry, 10 foot from the baseline. Outside to Floyd. Floyd back to Curry. Curry down inside to Dunn. Pass too hard and it goes. No, it's saved in the far corner by Apollo. Doherty runs it down. Drives down. Goes past Rachel. Jump pass into the corner. Dunn, 3. Near side is no good. Short. Rebound by Bailey Snyder. As Rachel Snyder takes a hard fall. Outlet pass off here to Renfro. Renfro up the near side. Lady Cougars need to wait. Renfro, step back 3. Right wing is no good off the back of the iron. Rebound is pulled down in a jump ball. Possession will go towards Apollo. 40-28, 4.5 minutes to play in the third quarter. Timeout Apollo. She'll take one here. Lady Cougars trying to fight back in this one. 40-28 as this is Lady Cougar basketball on K105.
When caring for a family member, their state of health is continually on your mind. And when they're faced with a health concern, you'll do just about anything to make them feel better. Rest assured, their feel better starts right here at Midway Pharmacy. We take our time to get to know all about your family's health history so we can provide you with educated advice. So when someone's counting on you to help them maintain a healthy lifestyle or to overcome that untimely sickness, remember, your feel better starts here at Midway Pharmacy.
Lady Cougars trying to fight back from a 12-point deficit right now. 40-28 is the EGAL lead. 4.5 minutes to play here in this third quarter. Looking at some scores from around the region. And girls basketball with 32 seconds to play. Elizabethtown leads North Hardin 54-51. And then halfway through the second quarter down in Bowling Green leads Warren Central 32-21. As again, that's a big old rivalry going down in the Bowling Green area. And at the half, Butler County leads Owensboro Catholic 27-24. That would be a little bit of an upset, but that would really make the Cougars win over the Bears on Friday night look that much better. Apollo will have the ball here out of the timeout. And Curry will pass it in here to Dunn on the near side. Lady Cougars setting up that full court press. Apollo gets around the press, and it's Doherty down the right side. Passes off into the corner to Beatty. Beatty out front here to Amaya Curry. Amaya Curry, the sophomore, running things here at the point. She does a great job doing that. She's a nice little player. Curry on the right wing. Passes into the corner to Doherty. Doherty cross court into Beatty. Three-pointer, left wing wide open. It is long. Rebound originally pulled down by Bailey, and it's going to be a fight for it on the floor as Bailey handed it first, and she bobbled it. When she bobbled it, Amber Dunn went to the ground, and it was a fight for it on the floor. And it'll be a jump ball. Possession will go towards Grayson County. 40-28, Grayson County trails this one halfway through the third quarter. Lady Cougars did not score in the second quarter, trying to fight back from that point. At the free throw line, Bailey bobbles it, gets it back, and goes up with a shot. It's no good, and knocked out of bounds by Grayson County. Ella Robinson spiked that one just like she was playing volleyball. Ella, a really good volleyball player. I know the illustrious sports writer Don Brown says that she's up there and one of the better volleyball players that has come through Grayson County High School. High regards from the legendary sports writer. Beatty, cross-court pass to Dunn. Dunn drives down the right lane, and she's hit on the drive. And it will stay on the floor. That's a good call there by the official, as it was a foul on Robinson. For Robinson, that is her third. And the team's second here in this second half. Ball stays on the floor. Curry to pass in. She needs to get it in. Coming in quickly, she throws it in and does get it in. I thought I heard a whistle, but I guess I didn't. Must be hearing things. As on the far side of the court, it is Doherty with the ball now up front to the sophomore Curry. Curry guarded by Kuiper. Gets away with a bit of a pushback. Push off here to Beatty. Off into the left wing to Doherty. Doherty cross court up front here to Beatty. Beatty back into the corner to Curry. Curry bodied up by Rachel, down inside to Floyd. Off the left side, the basket short. Rebound pulled down by Rachel. Rachel up the near side of the court, angles it back towards the far side. Picks up her dribble, finds Ella. Ella off to the right wing to Bailey, who has a wide open shot down the right lane. Goes up with a shot, and it is an offensive foul called on Apollo. Called on Grayson County, Bailey Snyder. For Bailey, that's her second, and the team's third. And I'm more of just one of those, I feel like I'm Jay Billis and just hating the offensive foul, and I think that it should only be 100% completely blatant usually. And a foul is called on Grayson County here in front of the bench. Called on Kenzie Renfro. That's her second and the team's fourth. So I was looking down at my notes when I saw that one. Reagan Cave checks in. Annie Kuiper checks out. Amaya Curry to pass in. 3:06 to play in the third quarter. Still a 40-28 Apollo lead. Jenna Nash will check in. Next stoppage of play for Grayson County. Doherty up the far side of the floor. Guarded by Cave. Cross court here down to the near side. Dunn passes off into the corner to Beatty. Beatty over to Doherty. Right wing three is good. It rattles home for Cassidy Doherty. 43-28. The Apollo Eagles lead this one. 2:45 to play in the third quarter. Renfro, spin move inside the lane, goes up with a shot off the left side, and it's too hard. Rebound by Dunn. Dunn up the near side, trying to find help, and finds it with Beatty. Beatty up the near side, gets across the timeline, off to the left wing now, guarded by Renfro. Out front here to Doherty. Doherty, cross-court pass to Curry. Curry guarded by Cave as Lady Cougars trying to get a stop here. They've let Apollo hit some threes that have let them continue on this lead here. They've hit 3 threes in this quarter. Down to Beatty, drives down, pass off into the corner to Dunn. Dunn passes off, and the pass is too hard on the inside pass. Taken away by Bailey. Bailey gives it off here to Renfro. Renfro at the free throw line, pulls up. The shot is good. Kenzie Renfro knocks that one down. 43-30. The Lady Cougars trail by 13, 2 minutes to play in the third quarter. Grayson County's got to get this game, I think, to within 10 to really feel comfortable about their chances coming up in the fourth quarter. Obviously, if they can get it closer to that, then it's even better. In fact, when these two teams played at the Cougar Den last season, Apollo got out to a 13-point lead early in the third quarter. In the fourth quarter, Lady Cougars brought it to within 2 on a three-pointer by Laura Vincent in the closing minute, but Apollo ended up winning the game by 4. Down to the left side, the shot is no good by Sanders. Rebound by Robinson. Off here to Renfro. Renfro, outlet pass down to Rachel. Rachel's double-teamed on the post outside to Bailey. Three-pointer, right wing. It is good! Bailey Snyder with the answer. Timeout on the floor taken by Grayson County, 43-33. As Ted Hill is going to take a full timeout here in the third quarter with 1 minute and 26 seconds to play here in this third quarter. Again, I said Grayson County's got to get this game to within 10, and if you can get it even closer, that's good. But I think more than 10 on the road is a tall task for sure. But as we've seen, in fact, the best example as I can see in high school basketball is it doesn't get any better as the 12th District Boys Championship last year, where the Cougar boys were down 18 points with just about 9 minutes to go. In fact, just about this point in the game, they were down by 18 points on the road at Edmonson County in the district championship game, ended up forcing overtime and winning the game in overtime. Anything can happen, but I think really to be comfortable, you have to get this game to within 10. Sam Gormley, though, here with you today, as we appreciate you tuning in to tonight's coverage here on K105 and also K105 Digital Productions. After his Ted Hill's taking the timeout right now, but we always appreciate you taking the time to tune in here to tonight's game, as this is a great matchup here between two of the third region's top teams. So out of the timeout, it will be Apollo ball. As they pass this in here to Dunn. Dunn has it in the middle. Angles it back towards here the near side of the court. Dunn with the ball. She spins all the way around, hands it off to Doherty. Doherty dribbles it with the right hand. Now over here to the left side. Drives down to the left elbow. She's triple teamed outside to Dunn. Dunn guarded by Rachel. She now dribbles it with the left hand out front here to Cassidy Doherty. And she gives it off to the guard, Amaya Curry. 1 minute to play in the third quarter. Lady Cougars trail 43-33 against Apollo. They did not score in the second quarter and have tried to fight back ever since that point. Double team to the far corner. Doherty splits it, tries to get around, and Nash comes up with a steal. Off to Renfro. Lady Cougars have numbers. Renfro down the right side, goes up with a shot. It's good. Lady Cougars have brought this game to within 10 at 8 points. Curry immediately starts running, and she backs it off here and runs it here into the far front court. Handoff pass to Cassidy Doherty, the leading scorer for Apollo. Has had a big second and third quarter after being held only 2 points in the first quarter. Into the game here is Rhodes. Rhodes guarded by Nash. She drives it down, passes off to the far side to Doherty. Doherty tries to get around, drives it down, goes for a jump pass into the corner to Dunn with 10 seconds to play here in the third quarter. Dunn drives it in at the free throw line, passes off, driving down, now pass off to Dunn. 10-foot jump shot inside the free throw line is no good. And that'll bring us to the end as Mackenzie Renfro takes a three-quarters court shot, and it's no good. It's the end of the three, 43-35. Apollo leads. Lady Cougars trying to fight back. This is Lady Cougar basketball on K105.
Living in your ideal home, or is it still a dream? Future Designs Building Materials can help you turn your dreams into reality with atrium windows that will make the sun look brighter, roofing material that will keep your home protected year-round, and decking material for that perfect barbecue setting. Now is the perfect time to get your home improvement project off the ground. Got questions? Future Designs Building Materials can help with all your lumber and home improvement questions. Visit Future Designs Building Materials on Quarry Road in Litchfield or fdbm.net.
You wouldn't get caught out on the lake without your favorite bait. So why would you get caught digging without calling 811?
Are you getting ready to start your own digging project? Be sure to call 811 and get your underground utilities located. It's the law and it's free.
Here, try this.
Grayson County trying to make this game interesting here as we welcome you back to Apollo High School. Sam Gormley with you tonight, and we talked about it. The Lady Cougars need to bring this game to within 10 at the end of the third quarter. They've brought it to within 8. Still a tall task to try and come back in this one, but they have Apollo right where they want them. So the fourth quarter is underway. As 43-35 is the lead. Doherty down the right side, up on Robinson. The shot is no good. Rebounded by Rachel Snyder. Rachel nearly loses the dribble. Spins all the way around, gets a screen from Robinson. Off to the left wing, Cave. She'll take the three, and it is off the back of the iron. Jumps into the air, and rebound is taken there by Dunn. Dunn loses the ball out of bounds, but it was knocked out of bounds by Reagan Cave. 43-35, 7:36 to play in the fourth quarter. Not sure that was necessarily the shot that Ted Hill was wanting right out of the quarter break and after a steal on the inbounds pass. 7.5 to play in the fourth quarter. Apollo leads Grayson County 43-35. Dunn on the right wing. Lady Cougars in a man-to-man defense here to start this fourth quarter. Trying to win their 6th straight game. Down inside, Floyd off the left side gets around the defender and finishes. Nice drive there by Zoe Floyd. She's up to 8 points. Renfro outside here to Rachel Snyder, who holds the ball on her right hip. She gets a screen from Cave and nearly loses it as Curry, and now they throw it away in the backcourt, and it'll be over and back. Possession here towards Apollo. Sloppy for the Lady Cougars here to start this fourth quarter. And when you're down here now 10 points, you can't have silly turnovers with 7 minutes to play. Into the corner, it is Curry. And fakes the handoff pass, gives it off here to Doherty. Doherty nearly is still stolen away by Cave. Outside, Dunn, pump fakes the three, drives down, passes off to Floyd, has it knocked out of bounds by Renfro. But a reach-in foul is going to be called on Kenzie Renfro. That'll be her third and the team's 5th. No, it's called on Ella Robinson, I'm sorry. And a shooting foul. For Ella, that is her 4th. I thought that was a reach-in foul on Kenzie Renfro on the floor, but instead it's a shooting foul, and Zoe Floyd makes the first one. Zoe Floyd on the year, 61.2%. As Reagan Cave and Ella Robinson check out into the game for Grayson County. Looks like is that Arissa Riggs and Jenna Nash. Second free throw is good. Floyd makes them both. And the Apollo lead is back to 12 at 47-35, 6:38 to play here in the fourth quarter. Lady Cougars need a basket and some stops on defense if they want a chance to win this one. Riggs on the right wing. Off here to the right wing here to Bailey. Bailey drives in, passes to the free throw line to Nash. Nash outside to Riggs. Riggs guarded by Doherty. Pump fakes a three, outside to Renfro. 6:20 to play in the fourth quarter. Renfro gets a screen from Riggs, doesn't take it. Now she's going to drive in on the screen from Bailey. Drives down, and she's fouled on the drive there. As that foul is going to be whistled on Addison Carter, which I believe is her 4th. 2 shots coming from Bailey Snyder. So that's her 4th and the team's 3rd. Lady Cougars have kept her real quiet tonight. Kenzie Renfro to the line. Lady Cougars tonight 0 of 6 from the charity stripe. And make that 1 of 7. Kenzie Renfro now up to 20 points tonight. Her second chance will try to bring this game to within 10. And she does just that. Kenzie Renfro has 21 points, but the Lady Cougars trail 47-37. 6:10 to play the 4th quarter. The story of this game was the 2nd quarter. Lady Cougars were outscored in that quarter 12-0. Down, Curry off the right side. The basket is no good. Long rebound is taken by Renfro. Renfro up the far side of the court. Needs to wait for numbers. She's going to take it herself. Euro step, floater, good. Kenzie Renfro doesn't listen to me and is smart to do so. And down the left lane, finishes. Lady Cougars bring this game back to within 8. 5:40 to play here in the 4th quarter. Natalie Payne calling for the E-Gals to slow down as they need to be in no rush. Curry outside, Doherty thinks about the 3, passes down to the right block to Floyd. With the left hand, goes up with a shot, it is good. Zoe Floyd shoots with a high percentage as she shoots 56% from the field, and she's showing that today as the Apollo lead is back to 10. Renfro into the corner to Nash. She'll take the 3 near side. It's short. Rebound is pulled down long by Curry. Running with numbers is Apollo, and a foul is going to be called on Jenna Nash, as that's a hard foul as she just knocked down Amaya Curry. For Jenna, that is her 2nd, and the team's 6th. So to the free throw line, as they're going to call it a shooting foul. Ted Hill wanted it on the floor. And Amaya Curry hits the first free throw. .58% on the year. Curry to try and bring it back to a 12-point Apollo Egal lead. And it's good. Another difference in this game other than the 2nd quarter has been free throw shooting. Lady Cougars 2 of 8. Apollo has only missed 1. I think at quick glance they're either 9 of 10 or 11 of 12. Step back shot from 10 feet for Renfro is short. Rebound knocked out of bounds by the E-Gals. Possession here stays with the Lady Cougars. 5 minutes to play. Grayson County again trails by 12, 51-39. Into the far corner to Rachel, off to the left wing, Kuiper, back out to Renfro. Renfro thinks about the step back 3. Now she's going to drive it down the left lane. Passes off to the right block, and it's stolen away by Floyd. And a jump ball. Possession will stay with Grayson County. So Grayson County will get the ball back here. Down by 12, 4:50 to play. Trying to look for their 6th straight win, matching their longest streak. Outlet pass stolen away here by Curry. Curry down the right side with the right hand finishes. Lady Cougars have won 5 straight coming into tonight. Right wing 3 by Renfro to answer is short and out of bounds as it touches the ribbon on top, and that'll be out of bounds. Possession goes towards the E-Gals. As Grayson County again has won 5 straight coming into tonight's game. But it has just not been their night at all here today. Trying to fight back, but Apollo has kept this one into it. Left wing, Cassidy Doherty drives down, passes off the left block to Floyd, and that shot is too long. And the outlet pass on rebound by Nash, nearly stolen away. Renfro down the left side, kicks it into the corner to Bailey. Bailey drives it down at the free throw line, goes up off the left side. That shot's no good. The rebound is taken there by Shelby Beatty. Beatty angles it back towards the far side. Outlet pass into the corner to step back 3 to Doherty. It's off the back of the iron, rebound by Renfro. Renfro up the near side of the court, 3:50 to play. Lady Cougars trail by 14. Renfro step back off the back of the backboard, and Renfro makes the basket there. We have a timeout on the floor. It'll be a 30-second timeout. We'll take it with him. Lady Cougars trail by 12. This is Lady Cougar basketball on K105.
When you or a loved one is ready to seek help for a drug addiction, don't let the moment pass. Instead of wasting precious time searching the internet and spending hours on the phone, you can find help now. Because because the keys to finding treatment are right at your fingertips. Go online to findhelpnowky.org. Answer 5 optional questions, and in less than a minute, get a list of every Kentucky-based treatment provider accepting clients. Findhelpnowky.org. Finding addiction treatment is easier than ever.
Lady Cougars trail by 12 points, 3:43 to play here in the game. Apollo has the arrow if we do get to a jump ball, but Grayson County it's just not been their night. There's really no other way to put it. Second quarter was probably the worst quarter that they've played the entire season. As I always say, it's always good to get a quarter like that out of the way. Better to have it in the middle of January than at the end of February or in early March. Because right now this game really does mean nothing. Those games will mean everything. Curry to pass in. She can run the baseline. She gets it into Dunn. Dunn has it stolen nearly away by Bailey Snyder, but she gets it right back. Now it has it knocked out of bounds by Renfro. Possession will stay with Apollo, and really for Apollo, that's a best-case scenario. Curry to pass in. Again, the 10-second clock is on. Curry scans and gets it into Beatty. Beatty off on Nash. Nash nearly pokes it away. Beatty loses her dribble, throws it off. Kuiper knocks it away into the hands of Flood. Flood down to Doherty. Doherty off the right side. The basket is good. And that was the Lady Cougars' chance there. And we have a turnover underneath the basket. I didn't see what happened there on Annie Kuiper. So possession goes right back here to Apollo. Scoring girls basketball at the half. Butler County and Allen County all tied up at 28. Pass is off to the left block. And the basket is good by Amber Nunn. And it's a 16-point lead here for the Eagles. 3-pointer left wing by Riggs is no good. Rebound, and a foul is called on the rebound on Zoe Floyd. For Floyd, that's her second. The team's fourth. Lady Cougars will be back in action on Friday, playing the #1 rated RPI team in the area, Breckenridge County. That game will be at Breck County on Friday as Robinson, off the inbounds pass, makes the basket. She gets into the scorebook. Here comes Curry right up the middle at the free throw line, spins all the way around. But again, they will be on the road at Breck County. 5:30 will be the start time of that game, so our coverage will begin at about 5:10 on K105 and right here on K105 Digital Productions. 2:50 to play, 57-43, Apollo with the lead. Passes off, stolen away at first, and it's tapped into the hands, down to the left block, Curry. She's double teamed on the left block and gets away. Now a jump pass off to the left wing to Doherty. Cross-court pass to Beatty. Beatty out front here to Dunn. Lady Cougars, last time they scored this few points, as Bailey Snyder bodies up Dunn and is called for the foul. For Bailey, that is her third and the team's seventh, so Amber Dunn will go to the charity stripe to shoot one in the bonus. Tonight, she's 4 of 4. Reagan Cave checks in, Jenna Nash checks in, Ella Robinson and Arissa Riggs check out. Score at the end of 3, Owensboro Catholic leads Butler County in boys basketball 47-37. Amber Dunn makes the first, so she will get the second. Dunn dribbles it twice and lets it fly, and she makes that one. Apollo, one of the top free throw shooting teams in the region, 66%, and they're showing that tonight by way outdoing themselves. Stolen away here. Apollo comes down with it as it was a pass, tried to get into Bailey, but instead the Eagles got it. Curry down to the far side. The shot is up and no good by Dunn, but she will go to the free throw line to shoot free throws. Bailey Snyder picks up her 4th foul and the team's 8th. So barring a miraculous comeback, the Lady Cougars will fall to 14-5 on the season, and their 5-game winning streak will be snapped. And there's the first miss of the day for Amber Dunn at the charity stripe. Dunn dribbles it twice, lets it fly, and that one's short as well. The rebound is wrapped out and pulled down by Rachel Snyder. Snyder over to the left wing to Renfro. She'll take the three, let it fly. It's no good. Rebound by Dunn. Dunn comes up with it, and she's going to slow things down, and she'll hand it off to the guard, Amaya Curry. Amaya Curry is again the transfer from Owensboro. She had a big game against the Lady Cougars last time they played. She is having a pretty nice game here tonight as well. Curry on the left wing. Out front here to Doherty. It's Lady Cougars here. Will fall again to 14-5 on the season. And really the second quarter was the difference in this game. And you take that quarter away, and obviously you can't, but you never know what this fourth quarter might have been. Nash nearly gets a steal as Doherty gets the ball right back. Getting around Nash is Doherty. Jump pass down to Floyd. Floyd outside here to Beatty. Beatty outside to Curry. And Curry nearly has it taken away by Renfro. Outside here, the pass is taken here, and timeout here by Apollo. And I think it's just a substitution timeout, so we will keep it here. As end of the game is Kennedy Rowan, the lone senior on Apollo. As Amber Dunn checks out of the game. She finishes with 19 points. She was averaging just about 9.5 coming into tonight's game. Get it into Curry. Curry off to Rowan. Three-pointer right wing is short. Rebound is out of bounds off of Apollo. Possession goes towards the Lady Cougars. 1 minute to play. Grayson County trails this one 59-43. So, again, the Lady Cougars back in action on Friday against Breckenridge County. Of course, always a tough matchup. But they're not going to have Kayla Young, who is their main shooter, as Rachel Snyder takes a three that is way off to the right. Rebound by Apollo and knocked out of bounds by Reagan Cave. Kayla Young has been there for what, I think if you ask Don Brown, the illustrious sports writer, for what feels like about 150 years. Just with nightmares down low. She graduated, though, last year, so it's a different Breckenridge County team. Lady Cougars, though, have lost 5 in a row to the Lady Tigers after dominating the series for most of the portion, as subs coming in galore. For the Lady Cougars, the substitutions: Micah Lee, Briley Renfro, Gracie Franklin, Brianna Dennis check into the game. And did I miss one more? Arissa Riggs also into the game. Apollo also had a load of subs in. Up here to the near side at the free throw line. Passes off here to Rowan. Rowan out front. 18-foot jump shot is no good by a number 12. And the putback is up and good by Kennedy Rowan. 61-43, 31 seconds to play. Micah Lee off the left wing. Out front to Riggs. Riggs back to Lee. Lee handoff pass to Briley Renfro, who is into the game here for Kenzie. Briley passes off to the left block to Gracie Franklin. Her shot's up, no good. Brianna Dennis with a putback. That shot's no good. And the rebound is taken there by a number 32, who I don't have in the game on my roster. Outlet pass down here to, the shot is up, no good by Douglas. And the rebound is out of bounds off of the Eagles. 4.1 seconds left. Can the Lady Cougars get a late bucket here or not? As Lee will pass it in to Riggs. Riggs, will she take a shot? Passes off to Briley Renfro, and that's the final score. Apollo defeats Grayson County 61-43. This is Lady Cougar basketball on K105.
When you or a loved one is ready to seek help for a drug addiction, don't let the moment pass. Instead of wasting precious time searching the internet and spending hours on the phone, you can find help now. Because the keys to finding treatment are right at your fingertips. Go online to findhelpnowky.org. Answer 5 optional questions, and in less than a minute, get a list of every Kentucky-based treatment provider accepting clients. Findhelpnowky.org. Finding addiction treatment is easier than ever.
When caring for a family member, their state of health is continually on your mind. And when they're faced with a health concern, you'll do just about anything to make them feel better. Rest assured, their feel better starts right here at Midway Pharmacy. We take our time to get to know all about your family's health history so we can provide you with educated advice. So when someone's counting on you to help them maintain a healthy lifestyle or to overcome that untimely sickness, remember, your feel better starts here at Midway Pharmacy.
You wouldn't get called out.
The Twin Lakes Best Mix, K105.
Welcome back here to Apollo High School, where the Lady Cougars have fallen tonight by a final score of 61-43. Not a great night here for Grayson County. That second quarter, they were outscored 12-0. A 14-0, I think it got up to a 16-0 Apollo run, and just nothing really went right tonight after a great first quarter of action. This will wrap up our play-by-play coverage. We'll jump into the fifth quarter show after this, hopefully talk to the head coach of the Lady Cougars, Ted Hill, and get his thoughts on this matchup. This is Lady Cougar basketball on K105.
At Dan Powers GM Center in Litchfield, you'll find the area's largest selection of late model vehicles with hundreds of vehicles to choose from. And with a $500 trade assist on every qualified purchase, a broad network of lenders, low interest rates, Dan Powers GM Center in Litchfield is the best choice for your next vehicle purchase. And if you don't see what you're looking for, they will find it. Plus, the friendly professional service staff is always there to meet your needs. Dan Powers GM Center, 1517 Elizabethtown Road in Litchfield.
When caring for a family member, their state of health is continually on your mind. And when they're faced with a health concern, you'll do just about anything to make them feel better. Rest assured, their feel better starts right here at Midway Pharmacy. We take our time to get to know all about your family's health history so we can provide you with educated advice. So when someone's counting on you to help them maintain a healthy lifestyle or to overcome that untimely sickness, remember, your feel better starts here at Midway Pharmacy.
What's the FAFSA?
I have no idea what FAFSA stands for.
Yeah, I've heard a couple of people at school talk about it, but I haven't actually had a conversation about it.
When I'm preparing for college, my top priorities are how to pay for it.
They're really focused on getting you to the college level. They're not really focused on getting you through college, so they don't really talk about the financial aid or FAFSA.
The free application for federal student aid is the first step, and it just got easier. Visit knowhowtogoky.org to find out more.
When caring for a family member, their state of health is continually on your mind. And when they're faced with a health concern, you'll do just about anything to make them feel better. Rest assured, their feel better starts right here at Midway Pharmacy. We take our time to get to know all about your family's health history so we can provide you with educated advice. So when someone's counting on you to help them maintain a healthy lifestyle or to overcome that untimely sickness, remember, your feel better starts here at Midway Pharmacy.
Living in your ideal home, or is it still a dream? Future Designs Building Materials can help you turn your dreams into reality with atrium windows that will make the sun look brighter, roofing material that will keep your home protected year-round, and decking material for that perfect barbecue setting. Now is the perfect time to get your home improvement project off the ground. Got questions? Future Designs Building Materials can help with all your lumber and home improvement questions. Visit Future Designs Building Materials on Quarry Road in Litchfield or fdbm.net.
At Dan Powers GM Center in Litchfield, you'll find the area's largest selection of late model vehicles with hundreds of vehicles to choose from. And with a $500 trade assist on every qualified purchase, a broad network of lenders, low interest rates, Dan Powers GM Center in Litchfield is the best choice for your next vehicle purchase. And if you don't see what you're looking for, they will find it. Plus, the friendly professional service staff is always there to meet your needs. Dan Powers GM Center, 1517 Elizabethtown Road in Litchfield.
Here to be a Grayson County Lady Cougar as they fall tonight by a final score of 61-43. So we welcome you in here to the fifth quarter show on K105 and via K105 Digital Productions. Sam Gormley with you tonight. As a quick game, though, I guess if we're looking for a positive, that is very much one, as it was just not good at all here tonight for Grayson County. An excellent first quarter, and I'll tell you what, it was pretty much from the minute that our radio broadcast rejoined us, and it was about towards the end of the first quarter was when it really went downhill. So I guess to whomever might be listening on the radio, we can theoretically just completely put the blame on you. I kid, obviously, but it was just it was not a great performance tonight after the first quarter. Grayson County at one point led 20-18 after a three by Kenzie Renfro late in the quarter, and from that point on, Apollo went on a 16-0 run that really just put this one completely in toll, and there was really no other answer after that. So again, Grayson County falls to 14-5 on the season tonight on our fifth quarter show. We'll talk to the head coach of the Grayson County Lady Cougars, Ted Hill. We'll run down scores from around the region and the scoring from this game. We'll come back with more as this is Lady Cougar basketball on K105.
At Dan Powers GM Center in Litchfield, you'll find the area's largest selection of late model vehicles with hundreds of vehicles to choose from. And with a $500 trade assist on every qualified purchase, a broad network of lenders, low interest rates, Dan Powers GM Center in Litchfield is the best choice for your next vehicle purchase. And if you don't see what you're looking for, they will find it. Plus, the friendly professional service staff is always there to meet your needs. Dan Powers GM Center, 1517 Elizabethtown Road in Litchfield.
When caring for a family member, their state of health is continually on your mind. And when they're faced with a health concern, you'll do just about anything to make them feel better. Rest assured, their feel better starts right here at Midway Pharmacy. We take our time to get to know all about your family's health history so we can provide you with educated advice. So when someone's counting on you to help them maintain a healthy lifestyle or to overcome that untimely sickness, remember, at Midway Pharmacy.
Living in your ideal home, or is it still a dream? Future Designs Building Materials can help you turn your dreams into reality with atrium windows that will make the sun look brighter, roofing material that will keep your home protected year-round, and decking material for that perfect barbecue setting. Now is the perfect time to get your home improvement project off the ground. Got questions? Future Designs Building Materials can help with all your lumber and home improvement questions. Visit Future Designs Building Materials on Quarry Road in Litchfield or fdbm.net.
One of the interesting things about farming is that probably no 2 days are exactly the same. The day-to-day things are not chores to us. They're work sometimes, but yet in the long run, they're things that we are very passionate about doing on a daily basis. We're a part of providing a quality product to our urban neighbors.
From our hands to yours.
We are Kentucky beef producers, helping to feed Kentucky.
Kentucky farm families.
Feeding Kentucky.
Feeding the world.
The Twin Lakes Best Mix, K105.
Welcome back here to Apollo High School. Sam Gormley with you, and I'm now joined courtside by the head coach of the Grayson County Lady Cougars, Coach Ted Hill. And Coach, I think you could probably take a good guess on where I start and what went wrong in the second quarter.
I don't know.
Without 0 of 16 from the field, was it just one of those quarters?
Second quarter?
In the second quarter.
Wow.
Was it just one of those quarters, do you think?
I don't know. I'm just surprised by it, shocked by it, because we were cruising along there 20-20 at the end of the first. I thought both teams were playing well, both of us, and all of a sudden we just hit a wall and didn't score. And I'll have to look at the film. I don't know if it was bad shots or just not being able to make one or what, but we just hit a wall there. And I told them at halftime, we're only down 12, and didn't even score in that quarter. And so I've never seen anything. I've never had a team never score in a quarter, ever.
The boys had a quarter earlier this year, and I know that they held a team scoreless last year, so I know that I've seen it twice. I have not seen the girls program do it yet. It's not something you probably want to see unless it's on the defensive end ever again.
Right.
But defensively, you mentioned that you were within 12 at the half. Were you happy defensively with how your team played tonight?
I thought we were playing all we can do, and obviously when you don't make shots, it's hard to get down and guard. If you haven't scored for 8 minutes, it's hard to get down and guard and block out when you're not scoring. We feed off our defense and never really got that run. You and I always talk about having those runs. We never had one tonight. We had a slight one, 4 or 6 points or something there in the first quarter, I think. But other than that, we never did go on the run that we needed to.
Felt like tonight was a night that Kenzie got going there in the second half, but it really felt like the team just kind of jumped on her back there in that second half, and it was just kind of one of those things that we're going to go as far as she carries us. If she carries us back to the win, that's great. If not, this is it. But were you frustrated with that it was just Kenzie tonight?
Yeah, sure. And they were just playing sagging mans, all they were playing. We didn't have anybody else step up there and score like they had. Bailey looks like she hit a couple of threes, and Rachel had 6 in the first quarter, didn't score again. It was just bad. I don't know, bad offense.
We talked pregame about the importance of free throws, and that was obviously not the difference in the game tonight.
No.
But 2 of 8 from the free throw line here today, with Kenzie making her 2 in the fourth quarter. But Bailey went 0 for 4 and missing the 2 there at the end of the first half.
Yes.
But
that hurt.
I think does your team learn tonight that free throws can be really important towards momentum and gaining that?
Yeah, probably. I don't know. Free throws wasn't the problem.
It's not, but I think you look towards the end of the second quarter,
right?
And I think you make those 2, it's a 10-point game.
I think
you get
so
that
too.
monkey off the back, and
right.
It's kind of one of those things that sometimes the small things can mean a lot.
I think she ended the quarter with missing 2, and I think we started the third quarter by missing 2, if I'm not mistaken. And but we had like I say, and give them credit. They got down and guarded us. I was scared to death that they would hurt us on the boards, and that didn't seem like the case at all. I was afraid it was going to be offensive rebound over the rim, back up until they scored, and that wasn't it at all. I thought we did really good job rebounding. Didn't have a lot of turnovers. It was an odd game.
Do you think a game like this, after your team has, been on a roll lately, won, 10 of 11, dating back to that Russellville tournament, is a game like this, can it be a good thing? And I don't want to call it a wake-up call because your team didn't necessarily need a wake-up call, but did it kind of mean that you can still see that your team can see, oh, we can still lose? Is that a good thing, do you think?
Not really. I felt like if we could have come in here and won tonight, that would have been a big statement for us in the region as far as looking at it. I don't know. And I told them, if we play or score like that Friday night, Breck will hang 90 on us because they can flat shoot it. And they're a good basketball team. And I think in a lot of areas, maybe the best team in the region, Breck is. And so we've got to play better. It's at least up at Breck, they'll at least press us back. So we're going to be able to get up and down some with them, And we just got to play better. If we want to be in the mix of that top 5 or so, we got to win some of these games. We can't pull a Meade or, even here. And I don't know what the final score was, but it seemed worse than that. And they scored some there in the JV. But anyway.
I know that you said you're not a Kentucky fan, but I know that last week Kentucky had a loss to South Carolina, and then the UK women yesterday had a loss to LSU. And I've seen on Twitter on both that all of the players have been using the term bounce back for the next game. Obviously, Kentucky bounced back on the road. Tough game against Arkansas. The UK women, I think they're off the entire week, so they play again next week. But bounce back. Is that going to be similar to your message here coming up to your team when you have a chance to you didn't get your chance to tell the region that you all are legit tonight, but you sure got a chance on Friday.
We do. We have a chance on Friday, and we're going to have several chances between now and the end of the season. We still got Breck. We have Breck twice, Muhlenberg, Davis, all these, Trinity twice, at Edmondson. I can keep going on. Madisonville finally lost the other night. We have to play them. But, we got to bounce back. And that's why I told them in the locker room, we've got to handle a loss just like we've been handling all these wins. Hey. And to their credit, they've been great about, all right, we've beat them, let's go on to the next opponent, whoever that is. All right, we won that one, let's go to the next one. And they've been great about that, so we got to handle losing like we did winning. You got to stay positive and keep your head up and keep on going. We're still going to throw it up Friday regardless of what we would have done here tonight.
Coach, we'll see you Friday night.
Can't wait.
We'll have more here coming up on the Fifth Quarter Show after this.
I am a nurse,
a firefighter, a college student,
a mother,
and I am an American soldier.
I will always be ready
for every storm and disaster that threatens my community.
I will always be there to protect my neighbors,
my family,
and my country.
We are the Army National Guard.
We are the Army National Guard.
We are the Army National Guard.
Visit nationalguard.com to learn more about part-time service.
At Dan Powers GM Center in Litchfield, you'll find the area's largest selection of late model vehicles with hundreds of vehicles to choose from. And with a $500 trade assist on every qualified purchase, a broad network of lenders, low interest rates, Dan Powers GM Center in Litchfield is the best choice for your next vehicle purchase. And if you don't see what you're looking for, they will find it. Plus, the friendly professional service staff is always there to meet your needs. Dan Powers GM Center, 1517 Elizabethtown Road in Litchfield.
Welcome back to the show. Now it's time to dig into some of this great barbecue.
Cut!
Tim, what are you doing in your phone?
You said it's time to dig, and I'm dialing 811 because I always call before I dig.
That's if you're digging into your lawn or garden. 811 helps you avoid underground utilities by marking them for free. But this is our food lovers show.
Then I'll tell you what, I am digging in.
Know what's below. Call 811 before you dig.
But one of the interesting things about farming is that probably no 2 days are exactly the same. The day-to-day things are not chores to us. They're work sometimes, but yet in the long run, they're things that we are very passionate about doing on a daily basis. We're a part of providing a quality product to our urban neighbors.
From our hands to yours.
We are Kentucky beef producers, helping to feed Kentucky.
Kentucky farm families.
Feeding Kentucky.
Feeding the world.
The Twin Lakes Best Mix, K105.
I want to thank Coach Hill there for taking the time to talk to us. It's never easy to talk. It's always easy to talk like last Friday night after a big win against Warren Central, but tonight, never easy to talk after a tough loss here today. It's the Lady Cougars fall to Apollo by a final score of 61-43. Scores to bring you halfway through the fourth quarter down in Bowling Green. The Purples lead the Dragons 66-56 of Warren Central. Of course, one of the top rivalries really in the entire state, you can even say, down in that area. Let's see if we can get an update on the Butler County Owensboro Catholic. At the end of the third quarter, Owensboro Catholic leads Butler County 47-37, and at the half, the Lady Bears and the Lady Patriots of Allen County are all tied up at 28. Final score in girls basketball, E-Town wins and defeats North Hardin by a final score of 60-56. And running down, seeing if there's really any other score to bring you, and I don't see any that come up quick. One more is coming in right now, but it is not one that has any real interest to you at all. We'll take a break, wrap things up after this, as this is Lady Cougar Basketball on K105.
Living in your ideal home, or is it still a dream? Future Designs Building Materials can help you turn your dreams into reality with atrium windows that will make the sun look brighter, roofing material that will keep your home protected year-round, and decking material for that perfect barbecue setting. Now is the perfect time to get your home improvement project off the ground. Got questions? Future Designs Building Materials can help with all your lumber and home improvement questions. Visit Future Designs Building Materials on Quarry Road in Litchfield or fdbm.net.
When caring for a family member, their state of health is continually on your mind. And when they're faced with a health concern, you'll do just about anything to make them feel better. Rest assured, their feel better starts right here at Midway Pharmacy. We take our time to get to know all about your family's health history so we can provide you with educated advice. So when someone's counting on you to help them maintain a healthy lifestyle or to overcome that untimely sickness, remember, your feel better starts here at Midway Pharmacy.
Welcome back to the show. Now it's time to dig into some of this great barbecue.
Cut!
Tim, what are you doing in your phone?
You said it's time to dig, and I'm dialing 811 because I always call before I dig.
That's if you're digging into your lawn or garden. 811 helps you avoid underground utilities by marking them for free. But this is our food lovers show.
Then I'll tell you what, I am digging in.
Know what's below. Call 811 before you dig.
What's living in your ideal home, or is it still a dream? Future Designs Building Materials can help you turn your dreams into reality with atrium windows that will make the sun look brighter, roofing material that will keep your home protected year-round, and decking material for that perfect barbecue setting. Now is the perfect time to get your home improvement project off the ground. Got questions? Future Designs Building Materials can help with all your lumber and home improvement questions. Visit Future Designs Building Materials on Quarry Road in Litchfield or fdbm.net.
The Twin Lakes Best Mix, K105.
Welcome back here to Apollo High School, where the Lady Cougars have fallen tonight by a final score of 61-43. Running down the scoring from this game for Apollo, they were led by Amber Dunn. She finished with 19 points, 15 for Cassidy Doherty, 12 points for Zoe Floyd, 11 for Amaya Curry, 3 points for Shelby Beatty and 2 points for Kennedy Rowan. For the Lady Cougars, it was 25 for Kenzie Renfro, 8 for Bailey Snyder, 6 for Rachel Snyder, and then 2 apiece from Ella Robinson and from Annie Kuiper. Lady Cougars fall to 14-5 on the season. They have their 5-game winning streak snapped. They have a big one coming up on Friday against Breckenridge County, as that game will be on the road. 5:30 will be the official start time of that game, so our coverage will begin at about 5:10. Tomorrow, though, the Cougar boys are at home as they will face Owensboro. The Red Devils, defending region champions, come into the Cougar Den. That game will be broadcast live on Litchfield's country station 103.9 The Moose. Again, 103.9 The Moose, not on K105 due to the Cats taking on Georgia tomorrow afternoon. The Lady Cougars will be back in this area coming up as just down the parkway a little bit more, as they will face Davis County on Monday before, I believe, coming back home on the last day of the month, as they will face off against the Whitesville Trinity Lady Raiders. Revenge is in the air, for that game. So a busy couple of weeks here. We'll have the action for all of those games. Actually, while I think about that, the Lady Cougars also have a game next Tuesday. They'll be on the road at Thomas Nelson. I want to thank the K105 Digital Productions crew tonight. Cody Brock was your camera operator extraordinaire. Chase Blaine was your director, as the Lady Cougars fall tonight by a final score of 61-43. So for them, this is Sam Gormley saying, so long, everyone.